check, check. Can you hear me? Check, check. Can you hear me? Check, check. Let's see what we can do here. There I am. Hey, all right. So I'll tell you, it was kind of crazy, kind of annoying. I was, I hopped in to boot up the stream and all that kind of stuff when all of a sudden, like, my camera stopped working because, like, the drivers needed to be updated. I don't know why it worked last time, but it didn't work this time. And then apparently my microphone stopped working as well. So I do not take offense if there's anything wrong here. So you just tell me, hey, the music's too loud, or we can't hear you, whatever. Don't hesitate to cut in, because I really want to do a good job here. So thank you for that. Thank you for helping me out. So what I was saying was, happy Tuesday. I'm glad you're here with us. We're going to have a good time tonight, y'all. We're going to have a great time playing chapters 6 and 7 of Final Fantasy 15. I love chapters 6 and 7, and I'll tell you why. Today's a special day. Do you know what it is? It is International Women's Day. And in chapter 6, something wonderful happens. Iris is going to join our party. We're going to hang out with Iris for International Women's Day. I did not plan that. That's just the way that the Lord works, right? So we are here with Iris. We're going to have a good time today. And us and our band of Backstreet Boys. So without further ado, why don't we go ahead and begin? Let's make sure that we can. All right. Yep. We are go now. That's great. Okay. Sorry, I had to add the thing. Yeah, yay, yay women, yay women. All right, let's go ahead and get this going. Yay women, yay Iris, but not yay for like trying to get Noctis to cheat on you, right? So cheat on Luna with you. But yay Iris, yay women. How's your Tuesday going, everybody? You doing all right? True, true. Oh, Michael, I have tips for you. Not on this stream. I might play some Elden Ring at the end of tonight, and I can give you some tips then.
I can't let her go it alone after everything that went down. It'll be a squeeze in the car, but just for a while.
Shall we then?
Yeah, I don't want to keep Sid and Cindy waiting. They're fixing up the boat as we speak.
We ought to thank them.
Actually, Jared's the one we ought to thank.
Yeah. He really thought of everything.
Yeah, we love Jared. We loved Jared. Rest in peace. Remember, if you are just hopping in, just a brief thing, Jared, who is one of the retainers for the Gladios family, he died because he was protecting Noctis, and we said that was an allusion to the time that King David, when he was running from Saul, he went to a town called Nob, and they helped him. And when he left, King Saul was chasing after David and put the entire city of Nob to death. It was a city of priests.
Filled her up for ya.
Thanks.
This scene in Lestalem has just been like almost a 1-to-1 comparison there. So, anyway, we're gonna hop in this Mary Kay mobile with our dear friend Iris.
Ready to roll?
Once you proceed, you will not be able to come back. Let's go, girl.
Let's get this show on the road.
Oh, it's
Morning.
gonna be
Who's ready to kick some ass?
me, Iris. Yay, women. Let's go. Y'all, this is so beautiful. Oh, look, there's the volcano. The Rock of Ravito is what it's called.
Looking at the regalia really reminds me of home.
It sure doesn't look like any of the cars you see around here.
And it's a lot roomier, too. I can't imagine trying to cram 5 people, including Gladdy, into one of those things. Have you ever ridden in one?
Can't say we have.
There was barely enough room for our luggage. Thank goodness you guys could give me a lift.
Think
Thank
the others
goodness.
made it to Kayam all right?
I suppose we'll find out when we get there.
This car looks so cool.
Whoa, check it out. See that? That's the Rock of Ravito.
What'd I say, y'all?
I'm like 90%
I know this world.
sure.
Not 100.
You almost know your stuff.
All thanks to Jared.
Aw, Jared. So, Jared's analog is a guy named
Thank you for driving,
Ahimelech,
Ignis.
the priest.
Pleasure.
Are you the only one that drives?
I can drive.
And so can I.
It's not like Iggy's the only one who can drive. He's just the only one we can trust.
Wow, are they that bad?
Not bad at all, right? Right. But there's no way the big guy's taking any chances with his little sister in the car.
Stranger of Paradise. That game looks so cool. Yes, I can't wait. Like
Sure
a
you
little
don't
bit
need a
of
break?
Dark Souls,
okay.
a little bit of
You are sandwiched in back there.
Final
Have Pronto
Fantasy.
suffer
Can't wait.
instead.
Really, it's fine. No suffering here.
If you say so.
If you say so. Who's your favorite out of these 4 guys? Noctis, Prompto, Gladio, Ignis. Who do you appreciate the most? We've been talking about the relationships of the characters in my class. Get off the road. Let's see what this
I
baby
got some
can
bad
do.
news, guys.
Oh, great. Another floating fortress.
Let's pull over.
Prompto!
Relax. We've got this.
Oh, we're gonna take down that floating fortress. Y'all, this next part's so good! Ah, God, I love this game. Prompto.
Taking matters into hand?
Delivering justice for Jared. And for Talcott, too.
And for Talcott
Iris.
too.
I'll need you to wait here.
All right.
I wonder if their gas prices are $4 a gallon. Alright, Iris has left the party briefly. But we'll be back with her. Don't
Careful,
you worry.
Noct. Only fools rush in. I suggest we review our intelligence and devise a plan.
Okay. Let's go review our intelligence. Wait a second. Get back in the car. We're just dropping Iris off. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I see. I hear that, Senorita. Alright, let's go to the next quest location. Alright, so remember, because the Empire has killed Jared, one of the big things here is that these guys are like filled with vengeance. So we talk about
surprised to see him
a
this
king's
far out.
responsibility.
Leave no
Noctis
plot of
said
land
they'll pay for
unconquered.
this.
Those aren't
And Noctis
concrete
took
numbers.
responsibility
Likely building a
in the last
supply line
chapter.
that
So
will
here we
behoove
see a
us
little
to
bit of
cut.
what he will do.
Oh, looks the same as before.
Looks can be deceiving.
We beat them once. They won't make it easy this time.
And neither will we.
Yeah, we're level 99, so I'm feeling okay about our odds. Come on, boys. Let's go.
You think Iris is doing all right?
Oh, look at that big
She
magic
is
tech.
all alone.
She's a big girl. She'll be fine.
All right, boys. Let's get in this camp. Who's
Iris
more
isn't
dateable?
exactly a bring-em-on backstreet
All right.
baller, is she?
Well, she's tough, but I'd feel better if we got this over with and got back on the road.
Where's my map? What are we doing? What are we doing here? None of this is correct. Okay. We got to get way over there. Okay. Can we call our chocobos? That would be... No, we cannot. We're going to hoof it. Oh, boy. Prompto would probably be a fun date, I guess. But, I mean, we've seen Noctis on a date when he went on that date with Iris, right? He didn't seem like a load of fun, but that might be because he wasn't really into it. Iris would be kind of a fun date, I guess. Right? Oh gosh. Do we kill these guys? Lot going on. That thing just exploded on us, and we did not care. Okay, did we go up here? I think. Make sure we kill everybody. These are the worst soldiers in history. Oh, there's one more. Yeah, is that everybody? Everybody dead? Huh, indeed. Alright, boys. Up the tower. Alright, we did it! Together.
So, what's our plan?
Find the base commander and take him into custody. Targeting Metal Man will
Don't we
yield
all?
little in the way of reconnaissance, but Bones bend easily.
Bones
We'll split into two
bend
groups of 10.
easily.
Prompto and Gladio will generate a diversion.
Oh yeah, making a scene's what I do best.
Noct, are you prepared?
I was born ready. Let's do this.
Operation to catch a commander is go.
Let's go, let's go. Alright, for Jared and Talcott. Though Talcott's still alive.
The insolence of that up-jumped mercenary. And there is still no word. This cannot be borne. Such behavior besmirches his Radiance's good name.
That's our target. Let's follow him.
This guy is named
Seize him on my
Caligo.
signal. Stay hidden till then.
Caligo is the captain that we saw in the throne room with the Emperor and the mercenary and Ravis and Verstal Basithia. Oh, get down, Noct. Get down. Oh my gosh. There we go.
What is that Chancellor playing? But I'm no man's fool. He sent Highwind to watch me.
Highwind. Remember that name. Alright, warp kill. Got him. Okay, we gotta keep an eye on this Caligo right now. Daisy! What's up?
It's no mere coincidence she and I meet wherever I go. Claims to trust her as a person. Hollow words from the mind behind the magic.
Everybody say hey to Daisy. Not a lot, Daisy. We're just doing our chapter 6 and 7 class lecture. Everybody go visit Daisy, give her a follow over on Twitch. One of the most fun Twitch stream communities that I go and visit. Just so fun, such energy. She was playing a horror game earlier today that was crazy. That game was so scary,
I may
Daisy.
have acted in haste with that impudent
Oh, listen to
steward
this.
back
This is
in the
important.
Stallum, but my mission remains clear, and I'll be damned if that mercenary gets her grubby hands on the prince before Caligo Uldor.
Caligo. Okay, so here's the thing. Caligo, he just mentioned, Caligo is the guy that killed Jared. He just said, I might have gone overboard with that guy, that steward that I found in Lestalem. So, he's the guy that killed Jared, which, you know, Noctis doesn't take too kindly to. Dying Light 2, yeah. Now, you weren't playing Dying Light 2. Little Hope, that's what it was. Man, that was such a scary game. Alright, here we go. That's a warp strike over here. Where you at, Caligo? Did I lose him? No, he's down here. There he is. Caligo.
I'll give Highwind one last chance to respond. Stand guard here. If the Commodore arrives, send her through.
Commodore Highwind. Alright, let's warp strike over here. Oh man. Don't you just want to like warp strike him? We could take this entire army, but restraint. The restraint of the king, you know? This guy's super slow.
Now's your chance, Noct. Close in from behind.
On this guy?
And remember, we need him alive. Don't worry.
Oh, you're mine. Gotcha. Well, hey, Ignis.
You're in fine form. Keep it up.
I always am.
Looks like they've set to work. I'll escort him off the base.
All right.
You regroup with the others.
Guess it's time to let loose.
Time to bust a base, as Prompto says. No worries. Happy dinner. Thanks for hopping in and saying hi. Oh, look at Noctis. He's air dodging. This guy, oh, he is incredible. Look at this guy. Thanks, Daisy. Appreciate you. Talk to you soon. After I deal with these Magitech troopers. Alright, where you guys at? Oh. This big guy right here.
Over here.
You thought you'd be the one, huh? Nope.
Big enough for
Boom. Big dodge, big dodge. Ooh. Let's play this game. Use my royal arms. Heck yeah. Alright, Magitech generator. Gotta do this guy now.
you. Alright, you ready to blow this place sky high?
Let's do it. Well, I thought we were. Oh, back up, back up.
Glad to see you lot were successful.
Does
Hey.
that mean you weren't?
I placed our captive into the hunter's custody, but I've just been informed he's fled. He lives to die another day.
And I'll gladly help him with that.
So Caligo got away. So the guy that kills the priests in the city of Nob in the Old Testament is a guy named Doeg, or Doug, as my class and I call him. But in this game, it's Caligo, so a pretty good illusion if you are, you know, studying for an exam. Wink, wink. All right. Yay, women!
Hey, pretty boy. Let's see what you can do.
Let's see. Ooh. Yay, women. This girl. Alright. Good dodge, good dodge. Oh, she's in the air. She's in the air. Big dodge. Woo! Get up, girl. Okay, to the air. This girl is a business. Like, she is. Can somebody help me? How about Prompto? Come on. Dang, Prompto's doing work. Woo, she missed. Boom. Ooh, nice. Noctis is at his best when he's using acrobatics. Did we get her? Maybe?
It just occurred to me, this is totally like King's Night. There's 4 of us,
maybe
just
not.
like in the game.
Well, then I got...
Is it that time already?
What time?
Quitting time. Sorry, but this girl doesn't work after hours. I could, but there wouldn't be a single gill in it for me. Oh, we should play again sometime, pretty boy.
Ah, love Aranea. She's great.
Who the hell was she?
So we know what Noctis
I'm
doesn't.
still worried about
That is a
Iris.
mercenary
I
that was
imagine she's
hired
fine,
to hunt
But we
down
shouldn't keep her
Noctis.
waiting.
And Luna, for that matter. Aranea Highwind. She's a Commodore. A woman. Yay, women. Yay, Aranea. Even though she is the enemy.
You're back. Did you kick their asses?
You know we did.
Oh, yeah.
All in a day's work.
Hey, mind if I hang in your guys' room for a bit?
Sure. Picture time.
This place really grew on me.
Yay. Look at these guys. Noctis is sleeping. He is so done with Iris. Right? Ah, pretty boy.
Hey, isn't that...
Isn't what?
Gladio's
my
armpit?
imagination?
Oh. Weird. Iris.
Hey, it's me.
Not a
Aw.
bad shot if I do say so myself.
Not bad. It's great. You could be a professional cameraman.
Oh, I hold on to the hope.
Well. Probably better at shooting a picture than you are shooting the enemy, Prompto.
Good morning.
Hey.
Hey. Okay, let's wander around a little bit.
You hear about the attack on the Imperial base?
Yeah.
Yeah, whoever they were, I want to buy them all a drink.
You can't be serious. That kind of caper only makes things worse for all of us.
Oh.
Serves them nits right for building bases in folks' backyards.
Shit, they're coming a mile away.
And I hope it keeps on coming. What this country needs now is for its young'uns to retake their home.
Youngins to retake their home. Well, that's us. Let's rent our chocobos again. Okay. I guess we are going to continue on our journey here. Oh, there's our chocobo. Sorry, buddy. We are going to take the car, though.
Hey, yes.
Hey, yes.
Hey. Let's hit it.
Sure.
Let's hit it.
And away we go.
Yay, women in the Mary Kay Mobile. There they are.
I could have gone another round.
Given her prowess, you should be glad you didn't.
Yeah. The Loki guy was nothing compared to her.
Yeah, Loki
Though
was
it may not
nothing.
have fared so well without the Marshal.
Think things would have gone differently if he were here now?
Well, she offered to play again. Maybe we'll get the chance to find out.
Oh, there's the volcano. Zoom out a little bit so we can see the land. Oh, there's a shack on the side of the road. That's kind of cool. So in this chapter, just to remind you, we are going south to a place called Cape Cayam. That is where there is another boat that they can take to Altisha.
Is
because
it
the
me or
goal
is this place begging to be explored?
It is,
Never
Prompto.
been one to turn down an invitation.
If what they say about the Malmalum thicket is true,
Ooh.
And then we might just find what we're looking for here.
Let's stop at Malmalum Thicket. We're going down to Cape Cayam to meet up with Luna in Altisha, just as a reminder. That's still the plan, even though
I don't like the woods.
the wedding is
Too many
like all up
monsters.
in...
You kidding? What could be better than roughing it out here?
Oh, God, we are speeding
A
down this
million other
road.
things could be better.
Jeez.
We made it.
We made it. Cool. All right, everybody.
Oh, while you guys were gone, I saw a chocobo run past and it had a person on its back. Have you guys ever ridden one before? I bet it'd be super fun.
Funny you should ask.
Knocked. Call a bird for the lady.
You got it. Get excited, Iris. We're about to make your day. On Women's Day.
Okay, these birds are freaking adorable.
They are freaking adorable. All right, Iris. Okay, you're on the red one. Like your brother. Okay, let's go. And let's hop down here. The dream. Oh, what is this? Oh, those are big devil beast things. All right, up the path, up the path.
Our encounters with the Chancellor seem more than mere chance.
See that guy everywhere.
Yeah.
I've seen enough of it.
But to be fair, he did help us out against Ravis. And he helped us get our car back. And he kept us from the Empire when we were basically in their hands after the Titan fight. So, is Arden all bad? That's a good question for you, chat. What do you think? What's up with Arden? Only answer up to this chapter, of course. So no spoilers is what I'm saying. If you know what's up with Arden, don't say. But what do you think if this is your first time experiencing this game? Yo, can I read that down there? That looked like something I could read. Okay, bye, Chocobo.
Thanks for the ride.
Aw, thanks, buddy.
Malmalam Thicket. No hunters. Well, alright. It's still like a quarter of a mile, so we're gonna... No, don't walk away from me, Chocobo.
Easy now.
Bounce. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da-bum-bum-ba. All right, here we go.
Are you up for it?
I'm down. Ah, weather cleared up.
Step
Okay.
lightly in here.
There's no telling what'll crawl out of the woodwork.
Like this beast. You don't like him? Okay.
I'll have these guys wiped out before you know it.
Is that so? All right, prove it. You
Ah.
guys kick ass.
You mean it?
Yeah, you look cool doing it too.
Yeah, we wouldn't want to squish some slimy bug and run away on sticks.
Here we are.
You rang?
Notice Iris is with us fighting. This is one of the only times in the game where you get like a fifth party member
Slow down.
in an actual dungeon, especially.
You know, if rare treasures were easy to find, they would be rare.
We'll see about that.
Try this on for size.
Oh, is everybody dead? Okay. Where's Iris? Come on, girl. Let's go. Ooh, what's in here? Shinies. Oh, customary jump. Gotta do that. Again, I'll never understand why the item or the action button and the jump button are the same.
That a brook I hear babbling?
A regular river, I'd say.
We have time to cross the line?
Sorry, bud. Need you to reel yourself in this time around.
Get up. Ah! Let's do this. Come on, Gladiator.
Sorry.
Gladio got him.
Kinda.
Buzz off.
How do you find time
Buzz
to see
off.
pictures in the middle of a fight?
It ain't easy, Iris. But if I don't, no one will.
Well, the funny
I
thing
mean,
about that is
Would that be a problem?
he's
I found it's just better to let him do his thing.
it's better for him to shoot pictures than to end up shooting one of us because he's not very good at the fighting.
Hey, I know those rooms.
It's a sign. We should set up camp.
I keep pushing buttons as though I'm playing Elden Ring right now.
It's your choice.
So long.
Woohoo!
If it looks like I'm just confused in battle, that's
We're all
why.
safe.
Alright, let's run over here. First, let's camp with Iris.
You
She'll
want
like
to
that.
camp?
Yeah, let's camp
Let us start
till
preparing
morning.
for supper.
Oh, let me help.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-bum, bum, bum, bum. Let's make, well, since we got Iris, let's make something nice for her, like, Braveheart Whopper. That's probably good. Let's have that. Bum, 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 bum. Ooh, look at that fish. Wow. This game makes me so hungry. These kids on their phones all the time. Iris. Noctis chasing after a chocobo.
Wow,
Ignis doing something. Ooh, that's cool.
Ugh, the hell would take a photo of this?
Rude, but okay.
Neat.
Yeah, multiple Noctises. Okay, well those pictures weren't awesome, but
All right, move out.
Yeah.
okay. Who put you in charge, Iris?
Take
I mean,
care, the
yay,
current
women.
doesn't carry you
Sorry.
away.
I forgot what
sure
day it
my
was.
footwear is up to this.
Don't let yourself get pulled in.
Okay. Don't worry about the undertow, guys. Ooh, broken. Wow.
Thought seafood would make you happy, especially something this big. When it's really size, will have lost in flavor. That's what you're hung up about?
Nice.
I'll say I'm the man. What can I say?
Wow, that was a good hit. Good job,
Listen
fellows.
to it.
You were great, Noct.
Iris, lay off. He's taken.
Cold, cold.
Freezing cold.
You ought to stand under that waterfall and
Just keeps going on from here.
then
Sure
we
does.
keep going too.
This place
Thirstiest
is
girl in the world.
cozy.
Well,
Her
I
and
wouldn't get too
Lois
comfy
Lane.
If I were you.
Right. We're not out of the woods yet.
Oh, man, am I glad to be out of there.
Don't.
Ugh, not so glad anymore.
Not surprised either.
It's what we came for.
Let's have it.
The Bandersnatch. Alright. Time to die, Bandersnatch. I want to see Iris fight. So we're going to let this meter go up. Ah, gotta get 3 bars. Almost. There she is. And she's ready. Come on, Iris. It's up to you. Oh, sorry, it's down here. It was 2 bars. My bad. Ooh, good kick. Wow, Iris. Hey. Gotcha.
Game.
Good job, everybody. We
Knocked.
did it.
You might want to see this.
Score. It's all about that treasure.
All about that base and that treasure. Wow, 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 wow. Another glaive, y'all. We did it. Whoosh. Perfect.
Feels good to get it done.
Yeah, almost
Sure
makes up for the
does.
soaked socks and bug bites.
All right. Let's go back to the entrance, everybody. Fun little diversion with Iris, our best friend's little sister slash girlfriend when Luna's not around. All right, big jump here. Nice roll. That was a little dramatic, Noctis, but we're okay with it. Another good roll. No, we're not camping. We don't need it. Bum, 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 bum.
The hunt is on.
Wow, that got him good.
Nothing to it.
Woo! You know, I would love a warp strike in Elden Ring. That would be incredible.
Nothing personal.
Alright, let's keep going, let's keep going. Back to the car, boys and girl. Okay. The music can't even kick in. We're killing them so fast. Alright, we did it. Again. We're doing a lot tonight. Alright, call the Chocobo, back to the car. Oop, I gotta get on the Chocobo.
Huh.
Oh my gosh.
Let's
There
go.
we go. Just straight down. You got this, Knox. Alright, through the thickets and back on the path. Much easier going down. Oh, there's that guy. Back on. Oh, Gladio. It's not a race, buddy.
Umbra's the only one making deliveries. Wonder what Brian is up to.
Chibi.
Probably because she's traveling around with her owner.
You know, I really miss that dog.
So their prompto is referencing something that happens in a special anime that happens. If you were in my class, we're going to watch that anime one day in class and discuss it. So don't worry about watching that on your own. That's a side quest calling out to us. We're not going to do that tonight. Trying to stick as much as we can to the main story. All right, there's the car, and off we go.
Nice riding with you.
All right, folks, we're going to drive down to Cape
Who's ready to kick
Cayam.
some ass?
Well, Iris has like the one line, and she's very concerned about whether or not we will be doing it. Hey, what's up? Good to see you. Thanks for hopping in tonight. How are you on this fine Tuesday? All right. Just to kind of take stock of where we are.
Are you guys excited to visit Altisha or what?
I guess.
I'm so jealous.
We're not going on vacation.
Oh, yeah. You're right.
Iris?
Something wrong?
What? No, I'm fine. I'm not jealous. I just had a lot of fun hanging out with you guys.
Killing
But
monsters.
That'll all be in the past once we hit Kayam.
What are you talking about?
We can hang out anytime, right?
Yeah.
Kind of, yeah. Kind of. They're there.
Let's pull over for a sec.
Why?
How come?
I gotta give the driver a break every now and then.
Let's
If you say so.
let's
Wonder
not.
why no one ever thought of that before.
Because no one ever had little sister along for the ride.
Why are we stopping here? No, we're gonna keep going. There's no reason to stop here. It's pretty, but we're sorry, Gladio.
Smells like there's salt in the air.
Sea breeze. We're on the water.
Wow, it's beautiful.
Yeah, it
Picture
is.
perfect.
There's Prompto.
Get a load of this beautiful view.
Yeah, like something out of a dream.
Just don't fall asleep on me.
Iris is probably, I think she's around 17, 18 years old, 17, maybe 16, I forget. Oh, that is
Wow.
pretty.
Look at that bridge up ahead.
Some piece of work right there.
The rivers run wide out here, so the bridges run long.
Guess I'll see it when we cross.
Guess so, Iris.
Want to get a closer look?
At what?
I mean, yeah, we can
That was
stop
a tight
here, I
squeeze.
guess.
Sorry for cramping your style.
Calm
Yeah,
down.
she's still pretty
I'm
young.
just kidding.
Not my fault you're too big for the back seat.
Wow, this sibling rivalry, sibling angst stuff, it ain't working. Okay, we're gonna come down here and kill these monsters, I guess. Great.
Easy as they come.
They're just as scared of us. Yeah, I don't.
Victory!
A victory indeed when we're all safe.
Cool. So yeah, this is Cape Cayam. Right over there where that water tower is, that's kind of where we're going. And you can see like it opens up into the full sea here. And so once we get to Cape Cayam, we will be sailing to Altisha to go and see Luna. Ooh, a cave. Not really. I'll move, Iris. There's a dock. We could go fishing there, but we're not. Back to the car. Let's... Okay. Thought we might be able to return to the car, but nope. Oh, Gladio, take your time. We're going back now. Doesn't seem like there was anything to do here. I wanted to just check. Sorry about that detour, folks. Yay, Luna. Yay, women. Yay, Iris. Yay, Aranea, even though you're our enemy. All the women. All the things. Okay, let's go. Back up the stairs. And keep driving.
All right,
Okay,
move out.
move out.
Yeah.
Thank you, Iris. Her presence does kind of change up the vibe in the car, doesn't it?
So, you're the one doing all the cooking.
More or less.
Gladdy, don't you help? Knocked?
On occasion.
What occasion?
I do my part. I always set the table.
That's some arrangement you guys have here.
Hey, don't judge it. You hate
This
us
the
because you
place?
ain't us.
Sure is. Thanks for the lift, Ignis.
My pleasure.
Can't wait to see my buddy Talcott.
Aw, Talcott. Love Talcott.
We
Everybody
made it.
out. It's pretty music. I do like this part.
Whoa, pretty impressive lighthouse.
What say we head on up?
Ought to be a nice view.
Let's do it.
Blustery.
What's up?
Oh,
Knew it was
speaking
y'all.
of women,
Recognize the purr of that engine anywhere.
Whew, you know your stuff.
bye,
Thanks for the
Iris.
ride. It was fun.
Sure was. Now,
How's the
Cindy.
boat?
Papa's tinkering away. Reckon he'll be tinkering for some time.
Trouble at sea.
Seen her share by the looks of her. Some parts we can fix, others need replacing.
An overhaul.
Don't y'all worry. Papa ain't going nowhere till the job's done. Parts won't fetch themselves, though. Was kinda hoping y'all wouldn't mind helping out with that.
We're at your disposal.
To tell the truth, we already got a couple hands on deck. Dustin and Monica. Those two have been real swell. Managed to gather just about everything we need.
You can depend on the Crown's Guard.
Trouble is, they ain't had much luck finding a certain something by the name of Mithril.
Mithril.
Apparently the stuff's hard to come by around these parts. At least according to the little fella from the city.
Talcott?
You betcha. Sharp as a tack, that one. Could tell y'all more about the stuff than I could.
We'll be sure to ask.
Pawpaw's down on the dock. Now, if y'all'll excuse me, I'm gonna grab my tools and ski-daddle. Got a garage to look after.
Thanks, Cindy.
This!
Talcott!
Our house is over here!
Aw.
Right this way.
I love Talcott. What a good kid. And Iris. Sweet boy. Hey, big
I
man.
think Miss Cindy might have told you already, but she needs a very special kind of ore called mithril to fix the boat. Remember the waterfall?
I love this
I
kid.
read in Grandpa's notebook. There's some ruins near a lake just north of there. It said you'll find mithril inside.
Well, guess what, buddy?
I want to learn about a lot of places like Grandpa did.
We
My
are gonna
grandpa's
do it.
never wrong. There's gotta be mithril in there. I just know it.
Okay. Hey, Iris.
About that lake. Pretty sure he was talking about the Vesper
Ignis.
Pool. I asked Monica
Ignis,
to look into
move.
it, and she told me the road leading there's under
What did
Imperial
Talcott
lockdown.
just do?
You'll want to be prepared for anything. So, how's that coming along?
We're ready, buddy.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Just give us a second.
Okay. I'll be inside then.
Cool. All set to set sail.
So, yeah. Gonna have to ask you to handle this boat business without me.
Say what?
Got some business of my own to deal with.
Sounds like he wants to fly solo for a bit. We should probably just let him go. But we'll ask for how long.
Gonna be long?
Not long enough for you to miss me.
Aww. I see you, Gladio. So, that's one of the weird things about this. At this point, Gladio does leave the party for a bit. And so, the next chapter, the reason that I do 6 and 7 together is we see the benefit of Gladio, we see the relationship between him and his sister, and then we see the void left in the party without Gladio. So, Noctis is going to be facing this next challenge without his shield. What does Gladio do? That is actually going to be the stuff of our next play time after we finish chapter 7. So Gladio is, as you can tell, like just a key character for Noctis, and his role as protector is just like so important for a king, and so kind of a important time without him in chapter 7. We're going up north to fix Regis's old ship that's at Cape Cayam to find some mithril so that Cindy and Sid can work on the ship, on the boat, in order to go to Altisha. I feel like we have to keep on reminding ourselves what we're doing because it's easy to get distracted by, the search for gods and swords and stuff. Luna! So Luna here is already in Altisha. This is kind of an Altishan condo that she's in. I received the blessing. Thank you, Luna. They're so excited to see each other. Ah, love Luna. Yay, women! We're seeing all the women this episode. This playthrough. Several days later. Okay, here we go.
The waterfall cave was right around here.
That means the lake should be somewhere north of here.
Be wary, though. When we go, the Empire seems to follow.
happened to under Imperial lockdown?
They all but turned the key and left the gates open for us, as if awaiting our arrival.
That's some good
And
music.
if anyone's waiting for us, I bet it's that guy.
Chancellor Izunia.
Can't complain, as long as he lets us in.
Who's to say he'll let us out? Not to mention we're a man down. Would that the Marshal were with us.
Oh yeah. Whatever happened to that guy?
As I understand it, he's put his tomb raiding on hold to help the hunters take care of some troublesome beasts.
No rest for the immortal.
The immortal. Let's see. So there is quite the lake over there.
Imperial blockade.
Ah, turn around, turn around. This was the wrong way.
We must be doubly cautious.
Or maybe not.
No Gladio, no room for error.
No room for error.
You said it.
They clearly do not. Let's see. I think... Yeah, we need to turn around. That was the way.
Imperial's above.
Auto to the quest location. Let's go.
Thanks.
Oh, speed, Noctis, or Ignis. Go.
Really?
Heck,
Again?
No rest for the wicked.
Oh, we're gonna kill them all. Oh. Go, fast, come on. Whew. There's so many of them. Alright, back to the car. Let's go. Back to the car. I will drive us.
What's the forecast?
Clear skies, with the temperature rising.
Nice.
Dang, way to hit the guardrail there, Noctis. Alright, there's a side road right over here.
I should really get a shot of that spot before it's too late.
Prompto, we're trying to have a mission. No, not now. Ugh.
I think not.
Aw, man.
Prompto's about to get ejected from this car. I'm losing my patience with this boyo. Alright, let's hop in here. Alright. Man, we're going fast down this. A little drift. Tokyo Drift. How do we feel about the Fast and Furious movies? I love them, personally.
Everybody out.
Hi,
Do we
this
have
is...
to walk?
Yeah, we do. Or I guess we could use a chocobo. Chocobo time? Yeah, let's do it. Right on cue, chocobo. Let's go.
Easy now.
Alright, so this is the Vesper Pool. The Vesper Pool is north of Lestalem, on the other side of Lestalem. And it is a big old swamp. It's kind of gross and murky. There's some good fishing here, though. Oh, man, that's cool. Man, I really enjoyed the Fast and Furious movies. Alright, so... Oh, look who it is. It's our friend.
Think Gladio will be back anytime soon?
Get off the chocobo,
I
Nog.
don't think we knew what he was up to.
Alright, let's try now.
Thanks for the ride.
There we go.
We'll meet again.
The prince couldn't get his boots wet. That's what was the problem.
Gentlemen, what a pleasant surprise.
Ugh, told you he'd be waiting.
With my imperial friends, no less.
Splendid.
But fear not. I'll put in a good word. Well, come along then. Don't stray too far, lest you get left behind. And surely you'd rather avoid unnecessary scuffles. Seeing as you're now a trio. Oh dear. Touchy subject.
One we might discuss with you.
Then let's discuss why you're here. It can't be archaeology. Mithril, perhaps?
This guy's reading our thoughts.
Mithril. It's a precious resource, you see. We can't just let anyone get their hands on it.
But you'll help us get ours on it, right?
I never said that.
Of course you didn't.
Where is the fun in that? I thought you'd rather dig it up yourselves.
Bum, 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 bum,
Fear
bum.
not. I'll be but a moment.
A moment
It's
doing what?
Aranea.
All clear. Go ahead.
We love Aranea.
Alas, the ever-wary military. They'll not abide visitors left unattended. I must prevail upon you to accept an escort. I've seen to everything.
Great. Thanks, Arden. Wait, can we talk to these guys? Nope.
So, you're the new recruits they sent over for special training. Nice cover, runaway prince.
Let's ask our friends.
Thanks.
Oh, come on.
At ease, recruits. There's nothing in it for this ex-mercenary to turn you in.
Prompto.
Let's get this show on the road.
Show?
Forgot about your training? Well, I'm being paid to escort you. Just watch yourselves in there.
Okay. Aranea has joined the party.
I trust you'll be civil. Commodore Aranea Highwind, I leave them to you.
All right, everybody. So this next dungeon is
Search
a...
until sundown. Won't do you any good. If you're looking to get inside, you're gonna have to wait.
Okay, then I guess we're gonna have to wait, huh? So this next dungeon is a super symbolic dungeon for us.
What kind of place was
And we're gonna
this?
talk a
Any
lot
ideas?
about it
None.
while we're in it.
Gee, I wonder what happened to the locals.
Why not head inside and look for them?
Well, we can't because it's not nighttime yet. But I guess it's getting closer. It's, what is that, 14 o'clock? 2 in the afternoon?
Not seeing a way in.
Not at this time of day, at least.
There's a way in. I can smell it.
The Empire sniffed it out ages ago.
Can
Wait
you?
till nightfall, shortcake.
We got it. So a little bit about this place, Staliff Grove. I'll read this for us because it's got some really interesting things to it, especially if you're in my class. This is a really important piece. Staliff Grove is this. It's a stone mausoleum built by the ancient people of Solheim. Solheim, if you want to think about this particular society that they're mentioning here, think of it as like the first people. So it's essentially the first civilization that ever existed. I think almost like Eden, but not exactly. It's like the first civilization that ever existed. And the people of Solheim saw fire as a sacred symbol of life. Think spark of life. And the people paid homage to their patron saint Ifrit at the Rock of Ravito. So the top of the volcano, Rock of Ravito, you have the patron saint Ifrit. That's one of the 6 deities. And again, if you're in my class, then we talked about this. We'll talk more about it for everybody on the stream in future chapters. Recent academic studies suggest that people's devout faith was a driving force behind the advancement of their civilization. So if one were to hypothesize that water, in turn, symbolized death among the people of Solheim, then it stands to reason that they established their space for venerating the souls of the lost beside an enormous lake. So if fire in turn is life, then water in turn is death. Therefore, you have this lake, the Vesper Pool. Those brave enough to enter the tomb have reported a wide variety of traps, presumably laid to deter grave robbers. More interesting, however, is the design of the mausoleum interior itself. The emphasis on water and fluidity seem to support aforementioned theories about the Solheim civilization's conception of life and death. Okay, so water, death, fire, life. Let's go find a campsite, and we will wait until evening so that we can get in this place. I think there's a campsite somewhere around here. Or maybe we just have to wait for it. Oops. Wander through the swamp a little bit. Can we? Nope. I thought there was one, but it looks like the nearest campsite is back at the car. Which I guess we can do. Can Aranea ride on a chocobo? A question. No, we can't even summon a chocobo right now. Yeah, that's what's kind of interesting about this. It is, you know, for a lot of us... Oh, there's Arden's car. Ha! I don't know if I've ever found Arden's car in the swamp, but there it is. For a lot of us, you know, we think that water is like the symbol or essence of life, and fire would bring death. But, you know, for this particular civilization, it is backwards. And we'll talk a little bit more about why
evening already?
That might be.
Time flies when you're having fun.
Oh, is it evening? So I guess we should make our way back then. Yeah. They said it was evening, so I'm assuming that's long enough. Yeah, and once we get inside, you're going to see some elements of this that kind of show. Now, Ifrit is a kind of fire god, okay? So they worship Ifrit because he is like this fiery deity, and they consider fire to be the essence of life. They also kind of see Ifrit as like a Prometheus sort of thing, a divine helper that gives them power and strength through fire. So kind of an interesting side note there. Alright, let's see if it's opened up yet. Not entirely, so we'll just continue to wait. It'll open up in a second once it hits a certain time of day. So in this next place, we're going to learn some things from Aranea. Aranea, remember, is working for the Empire, but she's a mercenary. Remember how she just abandoned the fight against Noctis and the guys at the base, right? And it's because she said, it's quitting time. My time on the clock is over. So she's not totally dedicated to the Empire. Also, we've talked in my class about some of the color sort of representation. The color black symbolizes the kingdom of Lucis, and the color white symbolizes like Niflheim, the kingdom of Gralia, the Gralian Empire. And if you look at Aranea, and we'll get a better view of her in a minute, she is covered in black, but it's really an outer casing sort of thing.
Indeed.
Oh, the door has opened. So the question is, whose side is Aranea on? She's got white, she's got black, and all this kind of stuff. And this is a good
Didn't I tell
question.
You? Knew there was something not quite right. Gotta follow your gut sometimes.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Aren't we eager?
Those guys your friends or something?
You appeared to be on good terms.
Who? Biggs and Wedge? They're more subordinates than they are friends, but I trust them all the same.
Man, how far does this go?
Yet a ways still.
Finally. I thought it'd never end. The people here, they must have been fit. Who left the lights on? Maybe the owners are still home.
No.
I doubt we can expect a warm welcome.
Indeed. Stay sharp.
You think it's an ambush?
Perhaps.
Probably.
Yeah!
Oops.
Anybody know if there's a bathroom around here?
Always skeletons.
Let's be done with this riffraff.
She did say Biggs and Wedge. That is a Star Wars reference. Biggs and Wedge have been recurring cameo characters since Final Fantasy VI. Oop, this is not the way.
Well, this place has seen better days.
Oh no.
Don't wander off. Say your prayers.
Yep. Almost got him. There we go.
No big deal.
Okay, in here now. No, let's go this way. Oh.
Beautiful beyond words.
That is pretty neat.
Look up!
If that's the water's surface.
Wait, what? Does this mean we're underwater? Whoa, there's even fish.
The hell is this place?
Huh. Can we truly be submerged?
It does seem harder to breathe.
Like seeing a dream.
Gladio is seriously missing out.
Probably not his thing.
No, you can never tell.
Now this is a really important piece because the question is, are we underwater or are we above water? And if water symbolizes death, it's kind of this weird sort of in-between state of life and death here. It also is a great dungeon for us to contemplate what side of things are we on. We're in this kind of in-between sort of state of like, you know, multiple characters. We're not really sure what their allegiances are. Man, we just really took those guys out.
No big deal.
Ah, and I was just getting warmed up.
Ah, a way through.
Barely. Alright, let's ease our way across.
Huh. Something bothers me about this spot. Can I just...
It'll hold you.
Famous last words.
Thanks, Ignis.
Demons, till death do us part.
Practicing your vows.
The army swore their oaths a long time ago.
Demons till death do us part.
What does the Empire seek here?
Specimens. And we're stuck harvesting them.
Specimens?
Demons.
Alright, that's a big moment, or a big, like, piece of information
So what's
that
all
she
this
just
about
gave
the
us.
army and demons?
What do you think it is?
Nice. I love gassing games.
Yeah.
Any plan of attack?
Hey, we'll take care of these guys. In that scene, Arnea is letting us know some basic things about the demons and that the Empire wants to find these demons and harvest them.
And I was just getting warmed up.
No muss, no fuss.
Turns out the Empire makes weapons out of them.
Weapons?
Yeah, I'm sure you've seen your share by now.
Okay.
Something not quite right with the Empire lately.
It's not just lately.
True. Maybe it's time I left.
Really? What would you do if you left the army?
Whatever I want. I was a mercenary once. Maybe I'll round up my men and hunt demons for cash?
Well, that's, a heck of a plan. Oh, whatever that is, it's disgusting.
Kill these guys. Yeah, I'm super interested in the conversation they're having about the demons. Then we just keep on getting ambushed by demons, which I guess is fitting.
Can't stop not.
What can I say?
Damn, you're badass, Aranea.
Aw, thanks.
What about the Empire strikes you as not quite right?
The Emperor and new High Commander, for starters. Then there's that charmer of a Chancellor. I really can't stand that guy.
I mean, same though.
Is it safe?
Not everything's gonna... Whoa.
Ah! Got it. All right, let's try to find a way back up. But in case you missed that,
You smell that?
Smell what?
Treasure. The nose knows, dude.
Now that you mention it.
Aranea
Let's
has
not forget
shared
our
that
purpose here.
the Empire is collecting, harvesting specimens of demons so that they can use them.
Last thing I need now.
Harvest them for the purpose of experiments, to advance their own technologies. At least in part, the Magitech soldiers that we have been fighting are kind of a hybrid of human DNA and demon kind of confluence there. And so these are the experiments that they are kind of using. When I play through this, it reminds me of some of the conquering, sort of practices of various empires.
God, saw that coming.
Oh
To
my
arms.
gosh. Get back. Dadgummit. Ah, I hate when they destroy
Here
things.
comes the big one!
But like I was saying, it kind of reminds me of the practices of various armies
Come on, then.
in the Old Testament that when they conquered a specific nation or something, they would assimilate them into their own ranks. Think of the story of Daniel or something like that.
What the...
Ah! I don't super love that. Okay, let's focus.
Never too many stairs.
Never
I
too
got
many
a bad
stairs.
feeling about this. Stairs, they go on. Forever they go on. On and on and on.
He's gone.
He's gone. Alright, can we keep wandering here? Oh, we made it. I was kind of afraid that it was going to collapse on us again.
Let's do this. Right.
Yeah. What are you doing, Aranea? Come on.
We can go across.
We sure can.
Let's go.
Right.
Seems they don't want us to cross.
Well then, maybe we shouldn't.
Alright. Get these guys.
Ignis, if I may.
Ooh. Twin gymnast over here. You gonna hit me? Okay. Got you. And you. And you. Alright, now run this way. Come on, Arnea. She's fighting things that are not actually there.
It's a crossroads.
Which way?
Whichever way leads to the treasure.
If only we knew that.
Well, guess we bumble on.
Keep the bumbling between
Man, that warp strike is so overpowered. I love it.
Nothing to it.
Nothing to it. Making quick work of these guys. Oh man. So many dead demons, or undead demons rather. So many things to kill. And so many warp strikes too.
Well, here we are.
You don't
They
say.
sure do.
Gotta nip the danger in the bud. The Empire's no exception.
Yeah, right on. Couldn't have said it better myself.
Yeah. You can't really tell in the stream probably, but these enemies are a bit more of a struggle without Gladio with us.
Oh, spacious.
Spacious.
There's so gonna be a big nasty here.
Yes,
Bigger they
there
are,
is.
the harder they fall.
Let's be done with this riff.
All right.
Mind if I finish
So now
this
we are
off?
fighting Quetzalcoatl.
To make a lady.
Little late for that.
Eyes forward.
Sorry about that.
Oh. So now we can use the power of gods again. Anytime you pass a trial of one of the gods, you're able to summon that god on your behalf. So here we see Rama. I think this is so cool.
Alright.
How cool is that?
Check out over here.
So a couple things about Quetzalcoatl. Quetzalcoatl is an Aztecan god that you fight in here. And it's one of the things that Quetzalcoatl is known for.
We're alive! Let's celebrate by eating something dead!
Not too shabby.
Is kind of known for creating some of the boundaries between really the sky and the earth and all of this kind of stuff. It is a god among a number of the things that is mentioned about Quetzalcoatl. There's a correlation between death and resurrection, boundaries of sky and earth, or of earth and kind of a heavenly sort of realm or something like that. I think it's a really interesting battle to fight in this particular dungeon because it is a dungeon that really makes you marinate on what side are you on. After everything that Noctis has been through, this is meant to be kind of a deep dive into his psyche about what is it that we are fighting for? Is it worth it? All that kind of stuff. So I think it's just an interesting thematic thing that you do here. Not a lot of Bible stuff
Say,
in this
Commodore.
particular
Arnea,
chapter.
You said the Empire uses demons to make weapons?
listen. You've seen Magitech troopers, right?
MTs.
They're born from demons in a lab.
Born from demons.
Darkness is coming. If I were you, I'd watch my princely ass. Kingly. ass.
Will do.
So there, Arnea just says that they make MTs from the DNA of demons, and we also know that they make it from the DNA of humans. Again, kind of going into the Empire's assimilation techniques.
Fresh air.
Fresh air.
Congrats. That concludes your training. You've still got a hard path ahead. But don't let anyone tell you how to walk it.
You may have been hired under false pretenses, but your assistance was invaluable, all the same.
Tell me something I don't know. You can spare the pleasantries.
Take care walking your path, Aranea.
Oh, right. Thanks. I will. And I'll train you some more if our paths cross again. Oh, and before I forget, His Excellency instructed me to give you boys a ride back. If you need a lift, feel free to hop on.
Well, glad that's over with.
Noct, I have just received word from Cindy.
And?
We're to return to Lestalem. Her friend works as an engineer at the power plant. She'll take care of the mithril.
Uh-huh. And that'll take care of our boat problem.
Once you're rested and ready, I suggest we hasten back to Lestalem. Make sure you're prepared.
Shame to say goodbye to such a nice fishing spot. Want to see what's biting before we bolt?
We don't have time for that, Prompto.
You're headed to Lestalem, right? I'll take you there, but no further.
Got it.
So, ready to ship out?
All set.
You bet. Let's fly.
Hold on tight, boys.
Look at that!
A red ship.
And that's the end of the chapter, folks. So with all of this in chapter 6 and chapter 7, like I was saying at the end of the battle there, not a lot of biblical allusions in chapter 6 and chapter 7. This is kind of like just what is the basic routine in life of a king and the king's bodyguards. What are the co-relationships? And we're also seeing a little bit of Noctis's relationships continuing to flourish here. If you are kind of watching along, not part of the class, then this is a great time to look on YouTube and watch the just YouTube Final Fantasy 15 Brotherhood and a about an hour-long anime or cartoon will pop up, and you'll be able to see some 5 specific episodes that highlight Gladio, Ignis, Prompto, and their relationships to Noctis. And I think it's a great thing for world building. So if you're interested in seeing more of that, if you're in my class, we will watch that after spring break and together and kind of dive into that. The big thing for tonight, though, is these 2 chapters give us some insight into Iris, give us some insight into kind of Noctis's own sort of angst, hot on the heels of, the death of Jared. How do you bring order to that chaos? How do you enact wrath and revenge on the Empire when they've struck at you, or your enemies when they strike at you? Noctis responds through retaliation, takes on a base, and seeks to bring Caligo, the guy that killed Jared, to justice. This is pretty similar to how David takes Abiathar, the one of the priests of the city of Nob, after Saul slaughtered it, takes him under his wing and says, you're going to travel with us. Similar to how Noctis takes Talcott under his wing and brings him to Cape Caim, and then brings justice through the destruction of that one base, and even taking on Aranea. But Caligo got away, however, and we'll meet up with Caligo again in later chapters. The big question is, what is Gladio doing in all of this? And that will be our next stream. We're going to be playing the episode Gladio DLC. We'll be doing that on Thursday night as well. So that is it for chapter 6 and 7 tonight. Like I said, not a ton of biblical stuff. The deep dive into the interior of Stalef Grove makes you ask the question of what is good, what is evil, what is life, what is death, water and fire, and all this stuff. The closest analogy that I've got to this particular thing in the biblical story or narrative is this. The kingdom of Babylon was known for crushing its enemies and then assimilating them. In fact, in Daniel chapter 1, it says that Nebuchadnezzar, the king of the time at the time of Israel's defeat at their hands, Judah's defeat at their hands, said, "I want to bring the best and the brightest of the Jewish people into my courts, and I'm going to train them in the arts and the literature of the Babylonians." And then after 3 years of this training, they're going to go into the king's service. This is a really important point because they build their army through the conquering and the assimilation, or some would call it brainwashing, the programming of these conquered people into their ranks. In the same way, this happens with the empire. They conquer nations and they assimilate the people into their armed forces through Magitech troopers. And then one of the ways they do that is they infuse the demon DNA into these MTs or Magitech troopers. This is just a subtle, I think, allusion to the work of assimilation that Babylon does as well. So that's the best shot that I've got regarding this. If not, this is the story not only of David, but also Jewish kingship throughout the Old Testament, then we're going to be touching on all kinds of different strands and threads of this. We're certainly going to see this with episode Gladio on Thursday. So that is it for me tonight. I hope that you enjoyed our stream. Tomorrow I am going to do an afternoon stream, not of a game, but tomorrow there's a PlayStation Direct. Sony PlayStation Direct tomorrow afternoon. I believe it's at 4 p.m. Central Time. I'm going to be live streaming that, streaming some of my reactions. Of course, I hope for the latest Final Fantasy titles, maybe Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 2 or Final Fantasy 16. Either one of those would be great, but I love a good PlayStation Direct. Anyway, would love for you to join me for that or watch the video on demand after the fact. Whatever you do tonight or tomorrow, I hope that you have the best time. Stay safe out there, and as Regis would say, walk tall, my friends. Take it easy. Bye, everybody.